Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Who Asked Me podcast. And I am joined by my fave, your fave, everybody's fave, Mr. Kendrick Tucker.
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for I love being over here. Hi, boo. How you doing?
Oh, I love being wherever you are. I really do. Uh,
Oh.
listen, Kendrick and me and Raven were in the group chat per usual. By
Mhm.
the way, Raven is whacking me in one of our other group chats because I deserve it. I deserve it.
Uh-oh. What you do? What you do?
Okay, the West from Summer House put up a video of him dancing the future with the like photo he has on a shirt of a photo of that ICE agent slipping and falling.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And
Okay.
I said, damn. I
Listen.
said, You know what, Sierra? Maybe I get it." She said, "Get what?" I said, "Listen."
Broken clocks, okay? Broken clocks. I get it.
I said, "Maybe, maybe I get it." It's the and then I also listen for whatever reason. I did not see it for Rob on Love Island. I
Right, right,
did
right,
not.
right.
He got up in that castle, got him a little 5 o'clock shadow, put on some clothes. I said, let me find out you cute, Rob. Let me find out you cute. I still don't think it's worth what everybody was tripping over him for in that season of his season of Love Island.
No.
But I said, well, hold on.
There has absolutely been an improvement. They doing a lot on the internet though. Like I'm like, y'all doing all this when Steven from Laguna Beach and One Tree Hill is right there. Like we gotta what we doing?
He's
Like what we
not
doing?
aging. He's
At
not
all.
aging.
At all. Like what's going on?
Does
What's the
Steven have some
secret?
Asian in him? I've always wondered.
Let me get out the Google. Let me get
I've
out the Google.
always wondered because he looks like he's giving like Shane Hollander esque.
I was just about to say, because every time
Look,
you when that light hit, oh my God.
I love them. I love them.
Yes.
But no, he's
That's
like
hilarious.
he's very olive toned, like he has
Mhm.
that dark hair. Like this ain't white folks. This ain't white folks. You know what I mean? I don't, but
Right.
he's not aging. He is not aged
Mhm.
a bit, which is crazy because then you have like Dieter and Jason from that cast when it's like, oh wow.
Baby, whenever Jason pops up on my timeline, I'm like, whoa, whoa,
Wowzers. And listen,
what
it's
happened?
been 20 plus years. It's been literally 2000. That show came out in 2006. It has been 20 years. I
Hmm.
totally get it, but Dieter and Jason, I'm like,
That's a hard 20 years. I'm telling you, that was a hard 20 years. And we know
Talon.
because Jason was out there in them tabloids like left and right, so we know it was a hard 20 years, okay?
I'm not okay. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. I'll say that offline because folks gonna be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe she said that." But I'll say it in the group chat. Anyways, since we're talking a little spicy, we are gonna start something new over here on this pod called Hot Take of the Week, and we are getting right into it, starting at the top of the episode. Kendrick, what is your hot take of the week? Can be anything, pop culture, real life. Bravo. Let's go.
Okay, I got it. It's the one thing that's been driving me kind of absolutely crazy this week. And I kind of feel like it's literally the entire internet and then like me over here by myself.
Mm-hmm.
This whole Desmond and Christie thing has people being weird as
I
fuck
didn't know people
online.
cared that much about that.
Me neither. I was like, oh, literally when I saw the headline, I'm like, oh no, that's the guy that makes those cooking videos. And then I kept scrolling. I'm like, oh, that's sad. And I went on about my business. They are the think pieces I've seen and the comment section arguments. I'm like, oh, y'all got to get a grip because y'all acting like y'all know everything about these people's lives when you just know that they plan these videos out for your consumption. That's crazy to me.
I've learned the
Crazy.
most about them and since they became popular. I didn't even know he cooked. They're talking about Desmond. I didn't know that. I
That
did
was
not
all I
know that
knew.
he cooked. I knew that she put on the heels and used to be flipping around. And I always was like,
Hmm.
damn, she really like created a big like platform for them putting on them heels and flipping around. And I know that she does there they do like other like planned couples content, like she would scare him and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Whatever, cool. Not
Mhm.
necessarily my thing, but I had no issues with them. Truly
Right,
just didn't follow them like that.
right.
And then, like you said, this has consumed people. And I did see that video of him making out with that girl
I'm
in
talking
the
about tongue.
club.
hung wrestling. Okay.
My thing is, you're a father.
Mm-hmm.
You are an adult.
Mm-hmm.
Stop that.
It's a lot. Like I don't even feel like, you know what? That's a whole nother part of the issue because I don't even feel like that's like a oh my God, I'm finally free thing. I
Hmm.
think it's the fact that when these divorce rumors sparked, literally probably 75% of the internet, literally their first reaction was, well, yeah, that's because he's gay. Literally everybody on the internet was saying that, and I'm like,
Oh.
right, that's what you know. Again, I only consume the food content because I'm a big back. I don't know nothing else about that man, that lady. I don't know
Oh.
nothing else. But they like,
Why
well,
were
yeah,
they
that's
saying
because
that?
he get. I guess the way he acts. I don't know, but they all like literally have been calling him gay, and so it feels like that because you being in like an open bar like that, thinking want nobody go record you. That was a very like public makeout. So that felt like a little overreaction to me from all these people on the internet, usually the usual suspect homophobes out there doing what they do on the internet. It's been a weird week. It's been a weird week.
I mean, okay. I'm so unplugged from them. Like, I mean,
I love that for you too. I wish
yeah,
I wish
I'm really shocked.
Threads would let me be.
I didn't know that they were Jehovah's Witnesses.
I just found it out today. I had no
Hmm.
idea about that. So apparently I'm not consuming as much as I thought I was because I had
Yeah,
just found it out today.
I was like, okay, and I don't care, but I was just like, oh, oh,
Right.
okay. I'm with you.
Hmm.
That people care a lot about that one more than I thought. And you know, I'm nosy. I'm nosy, but
Right.
I can't care that much. Um,
Right.
my hot take of the week is straight
Mm.
women. I have two. One, straight
Okay.
women using gay, quote unquote gays, but really they just mean gay men, more
Mm-hmm.
specifically, probably white gay men
Mm-hmm.
as for content. Okay. So I
Mm.
saw that Hannah and Paige on their podcast were either do a segment or are going to do a segment called Give a Gay a Rant or something like that. Give it to a gay,
Mm.
something like that. And
What the
they were
heck?
taught it was tied into them talking about heated rivalry, but I was like, y'all are going to do what now?
Right.
Listen, here's my thing. I think that if this were like a Mary Beth Barone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Benny Drama's best friend, I think
Mm-hmm.
that would be a little bit different. Hannah and Paige, you know, I do enjoy Paige to a certain extent, but you two having a segment on your podcast called like Give a Gay a Rant or Let a Gay Rant or whatever, it just, to me, does not read the way they think it will, but I'm sure that there is a segment of people who will go up for it. But I was just like, interesting.
Why does that feel like even the name of the segment for me, maybe just because I'm grossed out by them right now, but like why does it feel too much like Bowen Yang and Matt Rogers, like that whole
That's who,
whatever
that's
honey.
who, that's who it's like. I feel like that's who they
Mm,
thought of in their,
that's what it feels like for sure. So
mhm.
okay, I mean I don't think that's the road y'all want to go down. So maybe hard left. I don't
I
know.
I think just like the Las Culturistas podcast, like platform,
Hmm.
it's not, I don't think it's for us. Okay.
Right,
I
right.
don't think it's for us, but I was like, ooh, I
Mm-mm.
can see this going left.
One of two ways.
Not that we ever started off on the right track, but it started. Here's my thing. I'm just like, okay, Sierra and or not Sierra, Paige and Hannah have friends that are very vocal, and I feel like personally they rely on their friends' vocalness to get out of talking about anything, right? And
Hmm.
I'm truly not asking if you're not well versed, i.e., we all just saw what happened with Matt Rogers. I'm not telling you to educate people, but taking like the bare minimum like stance of like, yeah, fuck this, that's not right, is again bottom of the barrel. Unless
Yeah.
you don't care or you like, again, you can just say like, I mean, the world is crazy right now, and I definitely don't agree. Now, I don't listen to Paige and Hannah's podcast, so they
Right.
definitely, they could have. I
Hmm.
also feel like if they did, it would have been more talked about.
Right.
But they have friends that go up for them and that are vocal about their beliefs. Sierra, Blakely Thornton, I think that guy's name is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just really weird to me because then you turn around and you have Paige, who is in a relationship with a known Trump supporter, who the man who literally says he uses AI as a therapist.
Goodness.
And I'm just like, okay, I get that's y'all's friend and everything, but how are we like calling out Beyonce for sitting at the same table as Ivanka Trump when your friend, somebody that you literally personally talked to, was dating a known Trump supporter?
Baby,
That's
that
just like what doesn't,
goalpost.
like, that's why I'm just like, okay, like, cool, yeah, but like, can you call Jay-Z? No, call your fucking friend. Like,
Right,
what do
right.
you mean? Like, you know what I mean? So that's just my thing with Hannah and Paige. I'm just like, y'all skate by, and it's just
Yep.
very interesting.
Ye-
Next things next. My other hot take. I guess people were really mad at Francois Arnaud because him and Connor Story might or might not be dating. I don't know. I'm not on Twitter anymore. So this didn't
mhm.
even the only thing that fell across my desk was Francois and everybody being like, fuck everybody, we love him, blah blah blah. First of all, we need to get back to our roots of pop culture, which is co-stars dating. I hope they are.
Right.
I hope somebody on that set is fucking somebody. Okay.
Child,
That is
because
a rite of passage. They should be.
yeah,
Okay.
take a lesson from the Tell Me Lies people because apparently all they ass has been dating and ain't none of us know nothing about it. Like every last person on their dating,
Some of the
goddamn.
greatest shows we have ever seen. One Tree Hill.
Hmm.
Sophia Bush got a
A
man
whole husband.
every season of One Tree motherfucking Hill. Okay. I hope they are. I don't care either. Like,
Eat
but I was
that.
like, why are y'all so upset?
I just saw that today. Like I hadn't.
I
I'm
saw
like
it
you.
today too. I was
Had
like,
no idea. A random post like on my
yeah.
timeline. I'm scrolling. Apparently, like he unfollowed like a ton of people or something like that. I was like, you know what? I that makes me like you more. Protect your peace because these people out here.
Mm-hmm.
Keep in mind, this is the same community that's been setting these Shane and Ilya love scenes to Mary J. Blige from the
Hold
'90s
on.
and
I like
stuff.
those. I like
Oh,
those.
me
I
too. But
like
I'm
those.
like, what is happening?
No, no, it's
What
just
the hell is
the,
happening right
the
now?
fandoms are crazy to me because they end up like pushing away the thing that I threaded this earlier, the very thing that they
Hmm.
want. Like in my mind, I think of
Truly.
like because you know I'm very into WNBA, WNB
Hmm.
gay. Okay.
Yeah.
It's always like I'm thinking Paige Beckers and AZ Fudd. They finally confirmed their relationship after forever. And
Hmm.
people went rabid. And I think they said that AZ's Snapchat got hacked and it's just like an invasion of privacy, and I'm like, you guys wanted them to admit to this relationship for so long, and now you're making it so weird that they will not post about each other. They do not, like, you only see them together when it's like something for UConn, like they got their rings from winning the championship last year. That's the only time you
Hmm.
see them together now online, and it's like you did the very thing that you claim to not have wanted. Like, chill
Right.
out. Chill.
Right.
What's wrong with y'all?
It's
Why do y'all
weird.
care?
It's weird. It's weird. I'll
What
never understand it.
like why do y'all care? I don't understand. Be a fan of the show, be a fan of the person, but like whatever they do in their private life that does not affect you whatsoever, because I know you didn't think you had a chance with either one of them.
Right.
I know that's not what you thought.
Oh, you know what? That's how I explain the not us bringing up Craig twice, but that's how I explain the Craig syndrome. Like any woman in a vicinity can
Yeah.
get all the hate when it
Mm-hmm.
comes to Craig because these people out here really think that like, oh, I he might see me defend him online. That means I've got a shot now, and I'm like, are y'all okay?
That
Like,
I
should we go
mean,
somewhere
yeah.
5150? Like, what's going on? Are y'all okay?
To be fair, they probably have a better chance with Craig than they do with any of those heated rivalry
Well,
boys.
for sure,
But
for sure,
still, I don't think your chances are that big. I think Craig is most likely
right.
to date a fan or whatever. But no, you're 100% right. But like it's
One
just
night
like,
stand, more like, but yeah,
yeah, yeah, true. It's
that
just
part,
weird. I'm like, I don't understand. And even if again, even if they are, I
right,
love it. I
right.
love it.
I love that for us. Like,
I
give it
love
to
it.
me.
What was it? Did you ever watch the show Parenthood? It
Who was
had
it? Was that
the girl
Robin?
from the woman from Gilmore Girls. It was a whole bunch of motherfucking people up in there, okay?
Let me
And it's
look.
about this family of like six and just a whole bunch of shit going on, right? The
Uh-huh.
two of the people that played brother and sister, they was dating in real life. I think they still together today. I love shit like that. I love
Give
shit
it to
like that.
me.
Okay, and
Oh,
maybe
I
it's
remember
because
this.
I was in the because I was in the service industry and we all was dating each other, and that's just I was like, it's a way of life. So
Right.
what? Oh my God. But yeah,
Oh yeah, 911 was on there. Not
yes, him.
911.
Yeah,
Yes.
Bobby. I
Bobby,
still
yes.
can't believe they killed him.
I know. Every time I remember, I'm like, oh, but I still tune in faithfully, child.
Oh, I don't. I stopped watching because you one way to make me stop watching a show is kill somebody off. Don't piss me off.
Really?
Power. Oh, Power. When they killed the sister, done.
Lorraine,
Done.
I know. My sister ruined it. I was actually like, she walked in and because she
Hmm.
came back drunk from the club. I walked in as I was like watching that scene and like literally about that, she like, oh, he's about to happen, he about to do it. I'm like, do what? And she like, he about to kill. I'm like, I know you lying.
Hmm.
From that moment on, I ain't seen the episode.
Yep.
Not even no name.
There's a couple other shows I just stopped watching because don't piss me off. We don't have to kill people. I don't know. Actually, you know what? Again, because I'm deep in the heated rivalry zeitgeist. There
Hmm.
are so many people who like fans that are creating like fanfics and are like, oh, like what if Ilya gets um Alzheimer's like his dad, dementia like his dad, and can't remember saying this ain't the fucking Notebook.
See,
This is
every
happily ever after shit. What the fuck are you talking about?
can we finally have an LGBTQ show that is not rooted in trauma? Like,
What the
damn.
fuck are you talking about? There's like in the second book, like there's like a near accident, and they're
Hmm.
like, what if Ilya actually didn't make it? No, no,
Weird.
no.
Weird.
Why do y'all want to kill people? What the fuck? Like, no, that's actually not what we're here to do. Shit.
No, and
Okay.
you know what? I'm usually the opposite because I actually like love when like shows go there and kill somebody. The one time recently that I actually couldn't do it was when they oh I, mean, I shouldn't mention, but the second season of Last of Us, you know, it came out. I think I made it through
Oh,
three episodes of that, and I was like, oh, that's all right. I'm good. I'm all right.
oh, okay. Listen, even when I was watching Industry and Homeboy, no, not Rishi. What's
The
the
first
other? Yeah,
episode,
the first episode. I said,
yes,
surely we went. Oh, but it's the first episode, so I was fine with that. I
not
was fine. I was
attached,
like,
not
okay. I was
attached,
like, okay,
right.
cool, whatever. And
Hmm.
they was popping and peeling, and they was doing a lot of shit.
Oh, they was
So
doing
I
some things,
knew
okay.
that something was gonna happen to somebody, and if we got it out of
Hmm.
the way first episode, that's totally fine. But don't make me like a character. Just like I started watching. Mayor of no, not Mayor of
Eastham,
Easttown. No, no,
oh,
no. It's got
oh,
Jeremy Renner.
King
King's
of
that
Mayor of
one.
Kingstown. Yeah,
That one. That one.
all them
That
damn
one.
names.
I
Yes.
watched that and
Oh yes, the big
coach
guest in
the coach
season
from
one. Yes, Friday
Big
Night
Hearts
Lights.
yeah. Can't Full Eyes Big Hearts Can't Lose. That's what I call him.
Yes.
He was in it for like one episode and then they killed him. I said, that seems like a lot of money to spend on that name for him to be in
Right?
one episode. I was like,
Like that's damn Kyle Chandler. Like, what are y'all doing?
I said, not y-
Excuse
I said,
me?
not y'all done killed the coach. I was like,
Right.
okay. But
Okay.
anyways,
All right.
let's jump all the way into scripted this week. The Pit is back.
Oh,
The
yes, they
Pit is back.
are.
Kendrick is the reason I watched The Pit. Okay, Kendrick is the reason I watched The Pit. You told
Oh,
me to watch that show, and goddamn me, I was up all hours of the night last
I
season
told you, you
watching that
cannot
shit.
stop. You
Mm-mm.
cannot stop when you start.
And
Oof.
I think I started watching there. What is there like 10 episodes last? 10 or 12? Because it was
I
12-hour
think
shift.
15.
Oh, you're right. It's
14 or
50.
15. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's 12-hour shift. So yeah.
Yep.
So I think I started watching last season at like episode 10. So I had a
Hmm.
good amount. Now that I'm up to date, this is killing me. Killing
Baby.
me. Okay.
Baby.
But where do you think we're going this season? Because we're on the 4th of July.
I literally, okay, so my guesses are one of the big things is we got to have some kind of blow up
Uh-huh.
at some point between Robbie and Al Hashimi. Like at some point they go get the clacking because they clearly got very different styles. I honestly, if I was Robbie, I'd be like, look, you know me, 3 days before vacation, I'm clocked out.
No,
Okay,
no,
y'all
really,
got it.
that's his last shift. Okay.
Right.
I would be like, you got it.
Right.
You
Whatever you
got
want.
it.
Oh, you don't want to call it the pit no more? That's fine. Okay. What you want to
Okay.
call it? Love
Yeah.
it. Okay.
I'd be
Whatever you
like,
do,
okay,
babes.
why are you talking
Right.
to me about this? Because when I come back, it's gonna be the pit.
Exactly.
Do you
And
know
that's
what
the
I
thing,
mean?
because I need her to like define herself because you're here now, but like making all these changes. When I get back, if I'm Robbie, where do you go then? Like, are you going upstairs? Are you going to another hospital? Because like, what you doing all this for when I'm coming right back? Like, I'm not understanding. I'm not getting it.
That
What you talking about?
actress plays Irksome very well because
She
she was
does.
in the L Word Gen Q, and she has like a she plays like a really good like nervous energy to where I'm intrigued, but at the same time I'm like, girl, get to your fucking point. Because Dr. Al, I'm like, baby, we need to figure out what's going on here because you working Robbie's nerve and you about to work mine too.
Truly, and
You
Robbie's always right. That's I know that's what really annoys her because he'd be like, "No, we're gonna do this." She's like, "Oh no, very inappropriate. Don't do this. Don't do that." And then they do it, and Robbie be right every single time. She mad
well,
about
she
it.
I've never been named in a lawsuit. Good for you.
Right.
Because you obviously don't take no chances.
And you
Okay.
don't work in an ER either. Like, get
Hello.
out of
That
here.
was my other thing. I was like, you don't work in an ER. Girl,
Weird.
don't piss me off. Where
Right.
also trying to figure out where we've been, right? Because we see
Hmm.
the change in well, Santos got a lot of building with me. Okay, we got a long way to go because she was on my nerves last year. But we see the change in what's that girl's name? Her
The
last
young one.
King,
Oh,
who's in the
Mel.
middle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Mel. And
Brian,
then we
Brian Cranston's daughter. Yes.
yes, and then we also see the change in what's his face, the nerdy guy who's like really come
Whitaker.
Whitaker, yes, come
Hmm.
into his
Not
own and
me knowing all these
everything.
names,
I
child.
know, but I'm like, okay, so but I will say this actually before we move off of Robbie and Dr. Al, I think they're
Hmm.
gonna fuck.
At this point, I mean, because the tension is crazy. You
The
might as
tension
well.
is crazy. I think they're gonna fuck, and then Miss Mama, who was in there last night,
Oh
like
yeah.
the
Hmm.
admin lady, he been fucking her. That's clear.
Let me tell you something. Robbie might want a lot of things. He don't want a white woman. Okay. One thing about him. One thing about him. Because think about it. That stepson that he had last season,
Mm-hmm.
mixed.
Black.
The
Mm-hmm.
doctor last season,
Black.
black. This lady here, what is she? Latino is what I was
Not
getting.
white.
Not white,
Not
exactly.
white.
We got all she hear me talking about. She speak Farsi, not white.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know that's right, Robbie. Clock it, get it into
Hello?
it.
Hello?
I'm here for it.
But yeah, I said, okay, so him and Dr. Al are gonna fuck. I feel it. I feel like they're going to. And then it's gonna be something because my girl, the head nurse in charge, HBIC, she
Yes.
said, be careful. I'm a big girl. Of course you are. I just love her. I love her. She clocks
Yes.
everything. She clocks everything.
I love it. The biggest thing that I actually like, I was waiting a whole week to figure out like because I thought we were gonna get some kind of reveal about like why she was staring at this damn baby like this. I'm
Yeah.
like, girl, what you do? And then she just walk off. I'm like, okay, do you recognize the baby or like you the situation? Like,
Right.
I need more development about that baby because y'all just
So do
dropped this
I.
baby out. Like, is that your sister baby? Like, is it your cousin? Like, I need to
Hmm.
know something about that damn baby because it's a lot going on.
It
It's
is,
a
and
lot
you
going
can't
on.
be staring like that in the first episode. But I trust them to bring it around.
Oh
I
yes. Let me
listen.
text you this.
Hmm.
What do you think like the big because I feel like each season will probably get a big event, like the season leads up to, like something catastrophic.
Hmm.
Like what do you think like last season obviously was Pit Fest, the big thing that
Yeah,
happened there. But what do you think it'll be this season? It looked like we got some like maybe network outages might
yeah.
happen.
It looked like a hacking or like because he was like, "We're about to go
Ooh.
analog." But then, did you see the preview for next week?
I did, but I don't remember what it
Something big
was.
is happening next week too. So I'm like,
Ooh.
okay,
Into
I'm,
it.
yeah, I'm very interested. I trust them. Okay, and
With my
one thing,
life.
hello. One thing
Okay.
about, although I will say, I have a rule that I don't eat while I watch that show. And
Yeah,
as
you'll throw it up.
soon as I turned it on last night, I had gotten done eating. I said, and this is why I do not eat while I watch this
Mhm.
show. Between whatever was coming out of that man's armpit and then the dick
Ooh,
that dick,
yeah.
I was like, this is a
Yep.
non-eating show. Game of Thrones was a non-eating show for me.
Yep. That man said, look, it's our anniversary. I took 2 doses. I said, I know you lying. I know you lying. All right then.
I listen. what men will go through when that dick stops working. Because
Truly.
two doses,
Guys.
two, that's
Y'all,
okay.
y'all
Okay.
let her trying to die, but
You'll
okay.
take two doses of erectile dysfunction, but won't go to therapy. Crazy.
Crazy.
Crazy. God forbid the dick don't work, but the mind, it can go whenever.
Whenever. Don't give a
Okay.
damn.
I am not caught up on Industry. Industry is another one that I watch because of Kendrick, but I'm on season 2. How are you liking this current season so far?
That premiere was so good
Was
that like
it?
and I don't give a damn about reviews like literally
Hmm.
ever, but everything I keep seeing saying like because they sent all the episodes to like certain people in like
Right.
magazines like that kind of stuff. They're saying it's their best season yet, and I'm like, oh,
Really?
cause season three eight, so I'm like, it literally gets better every single season.
Hmm.
And I was like, oh, season three, eight, and season three kind of ended. Me and Kay had talked about this recently.
Hmm.
We thought it ended so perfectly. If we hadn't gotten that season four announcement, I wouldn't have thought they were coming back because I thought it would have been like we had like some
Oh.
wrap ups and everything. But this season, the way they started it off, oh, it's good. It's good. It's giving me
Okay.
everything I
I,
need.
I'm at the end of season 2, so hopefully I will be up where y'all are
Mhm.
shortly. Now,
You
let's
about to go through some big changes too. From season two to season three, oh, it's some changes. Yeah.
I'm so obsessed with Harper and Yaz's friendship and
Yes.
frenemyship because they will literally go. Sometimes I'd be like, Yaz, I know that your parents' money ain't got you feeling like that. But then
Truly.
Harper,
Ooh,
Harper. No one
doing
stresses me
stuff.
out like Harper. I
Nobody. See,
how
wait a minute. Season one, was that the season where she was trying to like literally every minute that was going by, that lady money was dropping, and he had to
yes,
finally tell her that episode. I literally was like on my couch like this
I
watching
was
when it
like,
came out.
she was like, no, no. I was like, yes. And
Right.
here's some, sorry for screaming, but Harper, you don't have a degree. You lied to get here. You need to follow the rules. If anybody followed the rules, it need to be you, you,
You,
you.
every
And then
time.
you don't follow the rules, and then you had got that money from them, okay? And
Hmm.
they said, don't tell. Only thing, don't tell. You give me fifty
What she
thousand
do?
dollars and tell me not to tell. I'm not telling. And say you
Exactly.
can keep it. We're not going to make you pay it back. I'm not telling.
What I'm gonna tell for? What I'm gonna tell
I'm not
for?
supposed to be here. I lied to get this job, forged documents, and then I fucked around and got somebody fired that could have that knows my secret. And then I got a big lump sum of money. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut, but she couldn't do it. She couldn't do it. She couldn't
You
do
know,
it.
Harper. One thing about Harper, Harper just be doing shit.
She cannot leave well enough alone.
Mm-mm.
I'm on the
No,
episode with
no.
her brother now, and they're in Germany.
Oh yeah, their damn brother. Yeah, child.
I'm like, Harper,
Hmm.
leave it alone.
Yeah.
Leave it alone. Okay.
Oof.
Okay. Now, the way she be
Mhm.
talking to Yaz, I'd be like, you got a point there, but please remember you staying up in Yaz's house. You are benefiting from Yaz's things.
Truly.
I'd be
Listen,
like,
Yaz got to get her together one good time. And I actually hollered when it happened. I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna be mad at you because actually, Harper, you needed that shit. I'm not mad at you.
listen, she offers her love and affection through money and through the things
Hmm.
that she has, and it drives me crazy
Hmm.
because it's like you don't have to, you could just like be a normal person. But when
Yeah.
because that ex-boyfriend Sab, I was like, oh,
Uh-huh.
you gonna get the fuck ASAP about this motherfucking house. Okay.
Literally. Oh, you
Uh-uh.
season three is when you really like dive into the relationship between her and her dad too, and that explains a whole lot. The money part, like everything. That daddy was.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Well, I
Oh,
met her dad and I see that
yeah, yeah, yeah.
something is clearly up. But yeah,
Hmm.
I'm like, okay, yes, I get, I feel you. You can do for it's like she only knows how to relate to people or how to get people show people affection by giving them things like material items.
Hmm.
And I'm like, I feel bad for you, but you also are kind of a bitch.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Robert
And
Goofy ass just walking this world. He just
she
making it day
walk
to
him
day.
like a motherfucking dog.
A dog.
I kind of love it.
Oh
Okay.
yes.
With season 1, where she was making him do all that stuff, and she told him he did the thing on the mirror, and she was like, lick it. And then she was
Woo!
like, sorry, was that too much? I was like, no, 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 girl, don't
Mm-mm.
apologize. And he,
Mm-mm.
because he walked his ass over there. And
Take it further.
I was like, I know that's right.
Uh-huh.
Walk him like a dog. Walk him like a dog. I said,
Ow.
now that I love. I really
Truly.
love. Okay.
Ooh,
Oh, okay. That's all I
that
have for
show.
scripted this week. Now on over to unscripted.
Yes.
War is over. War is over.
Whew.
Nene Leakes is returning to Bravo. Now,
Yes.
is it on the Real Housewives of Atlanta? No, not yet. Not yet.
Not
But
yet.
I am hoping that this is just a gateway into all of the things, right?
Uh-huh.
So, one, Nene, next BravoCon, Nene needs to be getting that Housewife Appreciation Award.
Walk her out like y'all did Cameron and clap for her, okay?
Okay.
After Karen got out of jail, walk her out
The
there.
next person to achieve or give that lifetime achievement award needs to be Nene.
Mm-hmm.
Because, and I ain't got no problem. Candy, love you down, girl. I
Right.
think Candy would have gotten it eventually, but
Yep.
Vicky got it first. That's totally fine. I get that. That was, she part of OC, the first Housewife franchise. Then it should have
Mm-hmm.
gone to Nene. Then we could have done Candy, right?
True. Yep.
But if they, let me tell you something, Kendrick, let me tell you something.
Uh-oh.
If they play around next BravoCon and give that motherfucking Lifetime Achievement Award to Kyle motherfucking Richards, I'm flipping all this
Please stop.
motherfucking shit over. I'm done. Mark my motherfucking words. I'm going to light. I don't care if I never ever work with them. I'm going to light their motherfucking asses up. Let me
Get them
calm down.
told
Let
because
me
I
calm
know you
down.
fucking
Let me
lying.
calm down.
Her being on this damn road trip is already a blessing for her because you didn't need to be there.
Okay, so that is the next thing. That leads me into the next thing. So you have, I guess, what we
Mhm.
are having is a cast. We're having a main cast of the road trip people, and then they're going to quote unquote pick people up or do a pit stop along the way. So that is what we are
Mhm.
getting. Nene. The cast of the road trip is Luann, Vicky, Teresa, Kyle, Portia, Giselle, and Lisa Barlow.
Mhm.
Mm, First of all, I don't need Kyle.
Nope.
I don't need. I feel like we could have replaced Portia with Nene.
And you know what? I actually thought that was going to be the announcement.
So did
I
I.
actually would have wanted both of them on the road. I listen, honestly, we could have. We didn't need all these OGs on here. We could have, if we were gonna have like, because Portia, in my mind, in this cast sticks out not
Mm-hmm.
because like she doesn't belong, but it's because like they have all OGs and then they have
Mm-hmm.
Portia. Like
Exactly.
the Sinister Six, aka that special cast from seasons
Mm-hmm.
5, 6 of Atlanta Housewives. Like any of them, I consider those are my OGs. Okay,
Yeah.
those are the OGs. Like I get it. Them and Sheree, Kim
Mm-hmm.
Zolciak in hell somewhere. I don't know, but those are the OGs of Atlanta. Okay, so any of them, like I'm perfectly fine with. But if you're gonna do Portia, we could have got rid of Kyle. We could have got somebody like who it didn't have to be an OG in my mind. Like somebody else that literally like contributes on the show. Nobody now, but
Can can I say something? And
hmm
this might be, I don't know if this is a hot take, it's just my take. I don't give a fuck.
ooh,
Luann is who I
mhm.
don't want to see because I feel like a lot of these ultimate girls trip shows and things like that, they keep throwing that OG Roni cast in there, and it's just
Yep,
a for a reason to keep those women employed, and it is bothering the fuck out of me.
it's a dog whistle, is what the fuck
It's
it
a
is.
bothering the fuck out of me because
Mm-hmm.
like I have no problem. I was definitely entertained with OG Roni. I get it. But it fell flat a long time ago. It wasn't just that season with
Oh,
Ebony.
yes,
It
it is.
fell off a long time ago, okay? And
Mm-hmm.
they never came back. It never
Nope.
came back, but it feels like they keep doing these things to keep the Luanns and the Sonias getting a paycheck. And like Luann, we've seen Luann in one or two girls' trips now. We've seen
Mm-hmm.
Luann in Love Hotel. Keep seeing Dorinda in Traitors. I'm still pissed that Dorinda complained her
Please
way
go
back
away,
onto
Dorinda.
Traitors. That pisses me
Ugh.
off. She's not good at playing the game. She's not even fucking doing anything right now. And we'll get there later. But like,
Really.
it feels like a ploy to keep these women like there. And I don't. It's not what I want to
Mm-hmm.
see. Okay, I think that we could
Truly.
have replaced Portia with Nene. I
Mm-hmm.
think Kyle is fine just because I don't mind seeing Kyle out of her element. That first season of Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip when she did not have any control over. She wasn't
Yeah,
like anything. She was amongst other OGs. That shit really cracked me up. It really,
yeah.
really did.
That's true.
And
Yeah,
Portia, or sorry, not Portia, Nene and Giselle have never existed in the same Bravo. I want to see them
that's true.
interact.
Yeah,
And
that's
Giselle
true.
has given Nene her flowers and stuff because
Mm,
obviously, but I
right.
want to see them interact with one another.
Because I think, so, am I remembering right? I feel like there was not, I don't want to say beef. That's a strong word.
Mm-hmm.
But there was like something. I feel like maybe like I don't know. I mean, it's safe to probably assume Giselle said something. Nene probably got wind of it. She said something back. I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
Mm-hmm.
someone said there was something between them, like not beef, but something. And if that's the case, that's worth exploring alone. So like,
Might have been.
let's
Might have
see
been.
that. Yeah.
Might have been. But yeah, I don't need Luann. Vicky, I can take her or leave her. I mean, we needed some OC representation. She's back. I'm totally fine with that.
Mm,
Teresa, I'm 50-50 on. I kind of feel the same way as I feel about keeping the OG Roni cast. It feels like just a
yeah.
ploy. And listen, I get it. We're celebrating 20 years.
Yeah.
But Teresa, I
Teresa,
can
I
take.
can do. I can do Teresa simply because I like her outside of the
I
Jersey
do too. I
Housewives.
do
Like
too.
other stuff, like other house, like other, I mean, reality shows and stuff
Hmm.
like that. She's really fun on that show with them now. All of them are intolerable
Yeah.
to me. I'm like, oh no, y'all watch this for an hour. Oh no, 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 not me.
Yeah. I will say I'm very excited to see Lisa Barlow interact with these women.
Because
I'm
them
excited.
Mormon housewives are a special breed, and
Hmm.
that's gonna be getting them out of their element at all is always hilarious. Like it's one thing to get a Whitney like out of that cast because like
Uh-huh.
I mean she gonna turn up and have fun
Or even a
regardless of who
Heather.
she
Hmm.
exactly her or a Heather. But Elisa, that's gonna be very interesting to see.
It is. I am very interested to see how she fares with these other women because with the women of Salt Lake City, that she
Mhm.
can very much so. Do you know who the fuck I am? Are you kidding me? You're acting like you don't know what the fuck I do. I literally said this, and this is just going to segue us into Salt Lake City.
Mhm.
All Lisa has to say is I'm in marketing. I'm in marketing and events.
Right,
Like
right.
but you lead, like I said, she describes her business like she's Tokyo Tony Trucking. Like, I have businesses, Tokyo Tony Trucking. That's how she explains
Right.
it. She's like, I did events with the Bella Twins. I work with Daniel Radcliffe. Okay, I can understand that you invited to me to an event that the Bella Twins are at, that Daniel Radcliffe is at, but I can still might not know what you did for that event.
Right.
Like,
Like
because
what do you
Lisa,
do?
up until this season, we've heard Vita Tequila, Vita Tequila, Vita Tequila. Now, since Vita Tequila is sold out everywhere, not even available to buy, I don't outside of Park City, I don't fucking know,
No
right?
idea.
Now we're leaning into the marketing of it all and the lounges and the service industry. Totally
Mhm.
fine. When she said like I'm marketing, but you cannot sit here and act as if you explain your business very well.
Right.
Okay, everybody else's business, Beauty Lab and Laser, fringe salons. Hell,
Mhm.
I even know what Whitney's businesses are. Failing,
Right.
but I know what they are.
What she was aiming to do. Yes,
Okay, I know what they
exactly.
are.
Hmm.
Skincare, jewelry, MLM. Got it.
Got it. Boom.
Okay. When
Bingo.
you said Vita Tequila, got it. I feel like since
Hmm.
everybody was like, okay, what's going on with Vita Tequila because we don't see it anywhere.
Right. You know, I've been trying because them the people say it's nasty. I've been trying to taste for myself. I'm like, let me try Vita Tequila.
I've heard both.
Baby, I ain't been able to. Right.
I've
I'm
heard
like, I ain't
both.
been able to try this shit nowhere.
I've heard it. I've heard it's good. I've heard it's bad. I listen. I'm a tequila snob. Okay, because I don't like
Yeah.
Casamigos.
Okay, okay. I'm listen, y'all don't know this side of me too much. I'm a little hood rich, okay? You know, when I get with the cousins, somebody brings a bottle of
Hmm.
Lulu and we gets on the Lulu, okay? That Lulu had you ready to fight or do some everything, okay? So that Lulu, when I'm ready to have a good time, is what I get on. Now, if I'm, fine dining and establishment, I'm asking if they have Clase Azul. I would love a shot of
I
that, okay?
love Casa Azul.
Exactly, but the Lulu, for
Th-
a little party, that's
There's
what.
so many good tequila brands out there.
Hmm.
I mean, oh my God. And Don Julio can make a good tequila. They really can.
Acafolio, yeah.
Don't ever sleep on them.
Okay.
But one of me and Megan's friends gave us, he had a pool party this summer and it was like the week after I had gotten fired too. So baby, I was lit.
I
Okay.
know that's right.
He brought this tequila. that, oh, it was so smooth and it had like the perfect like vanilla afterbite to it. But like you have to
Mhm.
do your research, right? It's just tequila is one of those things that it's often duplicated, all right?
Yes.
And it you once you've had good tequila, you cannot taste shitty tequila. I'm also a reposado drinker. I do not like silver tequila.
Listen, we had some. It's so funny because we had somebody. I forgot what they brought. Oh, they came to the function and they brought a bottle of Lulu. They were like, look, the cousins gonna be out here.
You and this Lulu.
They like bring the Lulu. It's gonna be a good time. Okay, they showed up with the Lulu Blanco. I was like, I know you fucking lying, baby. It's Lulu Reposado over here. I don't
Mm-mm.
know what y'all got going on over there. That's how you know somebody don't be outside all the time because they be like,
Mm.
oh, that one looks nice. Get that one. No, we don't drink everything. Okay, get that one, the Reposado. Okay,
No, literally. And
please.
if I see Jose Cuervo, don't no no. Don't
Oh my!
come near me
I
with
grabbed my
Jose
stomach then.
motherfucking Cuervo. I swear to God, or like an
Oh
El Jimador, don't come near me with it. I
heaven.
will
Mm-mm.
disgusting. Who do you think I am?
Oh,
I'm offended. Okay.
okay.
But I've heard both, but I've also heard like you can't get anywhere. I was on the Vita Tequila site and I was like, where is it? Okay. I
Right.
typed in a couple area codes, zip codes, and that it was not available. So, but
Right.
I'm excited to see her with these women because she very remember when she went up to Dorit during like a red carpet or maybe it was a BravoCon, and she
Mm-mm.
was like, "Hi," and Dorit was like, "Who are you?" And she was like, "We did a commercial together," and Dorit was like, "Oh, if
Child.
Dorit did that to me,
Embarrassing. Of all people.
embarrass,
Oh, you know, because Vicky
embarrass."
act like she don't know no better, so she really about to be little girl in her, so that's gonna be.
Oh my God, Vic.
Ooh.
Who do you think Lisa is going to get into it first on this on this cast?
Oh, with this cat, for some reason, I weirdly see her and Luann getting along.
Uh,
Two New York, like
no,
New York. Yo, you think they'll get into it?
I don't know. I could see it either way.
I for some reason I don't know. That's hard to say. I honestly I think probably Vicky because
Yeah,
I think Vicky
that's what I think too.
now that she back on Bravo, oh she about to be a whole nightmare. I think she about to really like that lady
Mm-hmm.
about to do what the hell she need to do. I think her and Portia have probably a ball because Portia get along with some anybody if she
Mm-hmm.
So I think probably Vicky is her best bet
Me
to
too.
argue with this whole time.
I think she's gonna get into it with Vicky, and she's like not gonna know what to do. I'm
Mhm.
also very excited to see her argue up against the greats because I
Yeah.
don't like she plays in the little leagues. I love Real Housewives of Salt
Yes.
Lake City, but none of them women are like none of the Salt Lake City women I don't think could really go up against. Maybe Bronwyn because she's quick.
Yeah. That's the
But
only one we'll give things to. Like,
yeah,
yeah.
but the rest of them, I don't think they could. Whitney and Heather was too scared to admit that they took that bottle of Clase Azul from Giselle.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Like,
Hello?
no. My thing,
No.
if you can't go for a day and sit with the Atlanta Housewives at a reunion, you're not
Mm-hmm.
ready for certain things.
Nope.
So
You
you
are
just
not.
gotta pack it up, go home, and go back to the little league. Sorry.
You are not. Angie, okay, Angie Casanevas might be able to hold her own
You know
too.
what?
And
Because
Mary would be able to too.
now them two, they should have put them on there together. Because I thought originally when we heard this cast, I thought we literally heard that exact cast, but instead of Lisa Barlow, it was Mary Cosby.
Maybe
Like that's what
things
I was
changed
thinking.
because of her son.
Uh, yeah, oh, hope it wasn't because of the damn documentary, but okay. Child, I thought about that last minute. Oh boy. Ooh.
Maybe, I don't know. He's in jail right
Yikers.
now.
You're right. She said she's gonna leave his ass there till February. So I
My
mean it
mom
sounds like
would.
you would have had some time, right?
My mom would. She would be like, I don't know what else to do for you.
Right.
So,
So you see.
but anyway, so we have that coming up. Let's move on to Real Housewives of Potomac. Kendrick is a big fan of how badly this trip is going.
Oh my, I'm having the time of, two things. One thing about me, there are
Hmm.
two things that I love. It's a terrible event and a terrible cast trip.
Yes.
Those two things get, oh, I'm gonna have a good time every single time.
It's
Every single
entertaining
time.
to me. I do love a bad
Hmm.
cast trip. It's entertaining to me, right? I'm very annoyed because I guess it's been reported this whole like we need to save Angel. Angel needs to be vindicated thing. Angel's not a good housewife. Angel's not a good housewife. She may be a lovely woman, great mother, wonderful wife. She might be like the quintessential everything. She's not good on Real Housewives.
Yeah.
There's no vindication. Okay. So apparently
Hmm.
production booked the house. She didn't actually have anything to do with it, et cetera,
Oh
et
yeah.
cetera. This is what I'm going to say. Production probably did book the house. Okay.
Right.
But
Makes sense.
what I'm going to, and they're like, it's a setup and it's something that Giselle planned. I said, what we are seeing, unfortunately, we need to stop seeing it because that's probably my only gripe about this season of Real
Hmm.
Housewives of Potomac. Stop. We are seeing them try to actively explain this shit to Angel. They
Right.
are holding her fucking hand. So I I believe so much with my whole chest that that whole like give Giselle and Ashley that shitty room that was
Yeah.
production. Somebody gave her that bone and said do that, right?
Mm.
They probably did do set up her with the janky Airbnb or whatever. You know what I mean?
Hours away.
To
Yeah.
try to set like to try and give her a bone, give her
Hmm.
something, right?
Hmm.
I said this on this podcast last week. I said it online. I was giggling right along with Monique when she put Giselle and Ashley in that double
That
room,
shit was
right?
funny as
It
hell.
was funny,
Okay.
and she should have stood in it. If she would have stood in it, I would have been fine. But as soon as someone
Hmm.
said the word evict, she was falling the fuck apart. And I was like, yo, here's my other thing. No, this shit is not nice, right? And I don't
Right.
understand why everybody who's grabbing, they're like, well, Giselle picks on everybody, and these women are haters, and these women are mean. This isn't new information.
Right. Right.
This isn't new information. What are you talking about?
Right.
Yes. Yes, of
Right.
course. It had Angel just came back with her, came back to Giselle and be like, okay, well, one place I'm not evicted from is this here house, my house up the road. Have fun in that room. If she just would have paid her dust and then
Hmm.
gone on down the road with Tia and what's her girlfriend's name? Klarna.
Yeah.
She
Yes.
it would I would have been like, there you go, Angel, there you go, but
Hmm.
no. And I also think that she just doesn't get it, right? Because after that dinner and the women started making themselves comfortable and they were sitting there and they were like, okay, what's the move? She said, oh no, y'all gotta
Right
go.
here. Time to,
I
you
said,
ain't gotta
oh,
leave.
you follow the call time said we're filming 5 to 9, 9:01. She said, y'all gotta go.
Get the hell out. You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell out of here.
She said,
Okay.
y'all are leaving. And
Hit the
I
dusty
said,
trail.
that's the thing about it. She's not good at playing the housewife game.
Yeah.
Okay? Like,
She's she's on here trying to. That's the problem. Because every time she has a glimpse of
mhm.
being a housewife, it's when it's something like so quirky, like when she was at the airport doing that hat shit, or when she like did the stuff with Ashley and like Giselle. Like she has glimpses, but then like she does this thing where she's still like clearly you've watched the show before. You're
Right.
from Baltimore.
Mhm.
You knew these women. You knew Kiarna, so you were watching when your friend was on the show. You know this show. You're still trying to get on here and like be a crusader for justice. And I don't know if anybody wants that. So you
No.
need to just give that whatever facade that is, throw that shit away and be a housewife.
Literally, her whole I do not stoop to that level. I
Right.
will not give that my energy. That's fine. In real life, totally. If I was her friend in real
Right.
life, I would be like, yeah, absolutely. Don't give that shit your energy. Fuck them bitches. Don't ever talk to them again. That's not
Exactly.
what we're doing here.
No, Carlos King was big about this shit. I remember him telling a story where when they were sitting around that campfire and
Mhm.
Marlo said something real nasty to Kenya and Kenya was not gonna engage at all and Carlos had to come in the scene. He was like, I don't know what the hell you think we doing here, but no, we about to engage on this show. So let's go ahead and get this shit the ball rolling. And of course we got a great scene because they started
Hello?
doing their part. Somebody you know behind the scenes, them producers over on Potomac, it been a little
Where is Eric? Where is Eric?
exactly.
I
It been a
need
little
Eric.
something, something, okay.
Okay. Where because and that's my thing. And I'm sorry, she's just too damn sensitive because
Yeah.
no, I'm sorry, called the lady a B word. She blocked me. Okay. And I'm just like, Angel, I was barely talking about you, boo.
Right.
I
Exactly.
I was barely talking about you. I
Ingrid
said,
did that shit. She logged in and blocked your ass.
well, I blocked Ingrid. Because I thought she was just some random loser trying to explain something to me.
Right.
And I was like, girl, go away.
Literally,
And
you
then
know what? It had to dawn on me. I was like, Ingrid,
yeah,
why does
and
that name
then
sound
when she
familiar?
started going on a crusade and everybody's mentioned, and they were like, "This is
Hmm.
Angel's sister," I said, I no, I said, no, I blocked her and Angel blocked me.
Right.
Because I
It's just
did.
weird behavior.
I thought because she said, she was like, it's okay to admit you're wrong about that middle-aged comment. I'm not
Ma'am.
wrong.
Right.
I don't think that 30s is middle-aged.
Right. Right.
And she
Hello?
came into my mentions with a math equation. I said, okay. I
Okay,
literally I
girl.
gave it, okay.
They
It's
want that's
it's
the
okay
thing,
to
like
admit you're wrong. You guys are weird. Go away. Like you're
ugh,
so like girl, bye.
that's weirdo energy. Ugh.
Like I get it. You're your sister's keeper, but like get on the show or don't.
Right. Get in the field. What you gonna do?
Okay, get in the
Get in
booth.
the
And that's
paint, baby.
hello, that's my thing with Angel too. In the grand scheme of things, again, it's not nice, but what they're saying about you, baby, they're handling you with kid gloves. Okay.
Truly.
You were evicted. You want to pay $1,000 for a $14,000 place. They're handling you with kid gloves. Do you
They
know what they have said about people on this show?
they didn't hit you with no infidelity rumors, so like consider yourself. They have left your marriage. Now they tried to paint your husband's aggressive, but listen, a grand scheme of things, that really ain't shit because didn't nobody buy that. Like the audience was watching, was like, nah, whatever, it's all right.
If
But
Bobby's
like,
doing what he needs to do for his wife, I just really think that
mhm,
Bobby doesn't understand why this is why I don't think Bobby understands why this is what his wife wants to do.
like most rich couples, because they
Yeah.
like, we got all this, and you want to do reality TV, really? Okay,
Yeah, I think that he doesn't. He's like, why is this
right.
where you want to be? Right. And which is why we got that. We'll get there when we get there. I don't think and I don't, I said, here's my thing about it. If I would have heard him say it, I would have been like, okay, don't come then. You
Right,
already, mainly because you're already 2 hours late.
right.
You're
We've been
already two
filming for
hours
God knows
late,
how
and
long,
you
sis.
talking about we'll get there when we get there. Don't come. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
But Ashley and Giselle talking about he is so nasty and so rude and blah blah. Was he? No, no,
No,
not at all. Okay,
no.
but
Cause
if
they listen. There's been two times Angel's been branded really poorly this season. Like, well, three actually, because the catfish kicked it off. But the second one was when they called them the sad girls, her and Kiarna. That was another
madness
one
and
hard one.
sadness.
Madness and sadness. And then when you get here and Stacy said, "Watch how you say it to her. She's really sensitive." I was like, "Oh no!" Like Angel, you've been branded completely now. Like this
Well,
just might
yeah,
not be
and because she
feasible.
keeps trying to say also, I really look forward to getting to know you, ladies. And we're at the end of the season, and they know you, Angel. They know that, like Stacey said,
Hmm.
watch how you said that to her because she's really sensitive. Like they know you. You're not concerned with getting to know them. And Bobby's comment, I think that I'm very much always team stand up for your spouse. So Bobby's
Yeah.
comment on Watch What Happens Live of like she's who these women want to be. I was like, of
Hmm.
course that's what I expect him to say. Do I agree
Hmm.
with it? No.
No.
I don't agree with it. I think that if Giselle would have kept letting Jamal cheat in peace, she would still be married to him. I don't think that's what she wanted. Okay.
Yeah,
Ashley entered that marriage with Michael with an exit plan. All right.
absolutely.
Wendy might be in legal trouble, but she's still happily married.
You're right.
Okay.
Bonnie and
I don't
Clyde, they
think
going down together,
I
okay?
don't think that those women want to be Angel, right?
No.
But I understand why he said that.
Right. Like I get, because I mean, that's a like it's a great comment for him to say because he's supporting
Yes.
his wife publicly.
Mm-hmm.
But like for us to hear, it's like, well, she's trying to be on the show that they've been on for 10 years. So
Exactly.
like, power dynamics here. Like I don't, I get why you might think that, sir, but
Mm-hmm.
that might not be the case.
Now, if Robin were still a part of the cast, maybe we could say that. But I don't know. I don't even
And that's a
know.
much more direct comparison too, because
It
like
is.
sports husband,
It
like this
is.
live that like that makes a lot more sense.
Mm-hmm. Do you last thing about Potomac or no, no, not last thing. Okay. Tia. Tia
Yes.
is starting to fall a little bit flat for me because and let me but I want to
Okay.
see her again. But
Mhm.
at the end of the day, them flashbacks not on your side, sister.
Yeah.
They not on your side, and when the receipts are not on your side. Secondly,
Hmm.
I understand being like I'm starting to see the person that everybody told me that you were, but I'm so irritated because I love this line, you agitate my spirit. I think it's a great line. A great line like that falling flat the way it did for me because
Hmm.
why is Stacy agitating your spirit?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? I have plenty of people that agitate my spirit, plenty.
Same.
But the context in which she said it in, when it comes to lying about your husband, whether he was in town or not,
Hmm.
and again, we have the situation, kind of the same situation where Angel said this episode, I have to check with Bobby to see if I can go. It's the same thing that Stacey did with Timu. It's the
Yeah.
same thing. Using
You
your spouse as an excuse.
let me say too, because I feel like they both keep forgetting why they were like actually mad at each other at first. Because my impression was that when they went to that dinner and Tia had told Wendy, she like I first of all I thought Tia was joking. She was like, I'm her fave now. She let me meet Timu and all like that. So when Wendy called her about all that, Stacy got mad about that. But then they started arguing about that. She's like, no, I didn't try to start shit with you. Like, oh, she's so full of shit. Like whatever Tia said in that moment. I feel like all that is a big departure from like what they're actually arguing about now. And I'm like, wait, what's our actual issue? Because if no one can like if you two can't articulate it, then why don't we just let it go, actually?
I do feel like
Hmm.
Stacey, that what I understood what Stacey was saying, which was I feel like you tried to start an issue between me and Wendy. Got it.
Yeah.
Heard that. But every time Tia starts talking about why she's irritated by Stacey, she goes
Hmm.
off on this path of like, you are who everybody says that you were.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, so now now I feel inclined to retort to this, which
Yeah.
is you think that I told this shit about whatever Monique said. And like at this point also, it's very
See, I
irritating to
forgot about
me
that. Dang.
that they keep bringing that up because Monique said that shit on camera.
Yeah.
So no matter what, that was going to be in the zeitgeist. It was going to be on the show. And Chris
Hmm.
Samuel seems like a very petty, vindictive man. So whether or not he sent
Oh
his
yeah.
lawyers after her for a cease and desist, then
Hmm.
or now, it would have happened. So that's my
Exactly.
irritants with it. It was said on the show. And all of these women know that. So the fact
Yep.
that they're trying to pin this on Stacey is what's irritating to me. Secondly, Kiana already says she called Cookie, told Cookie what was said. Cookie called Chris. It's very simple.
You're right. That seems to be the thing. And then when they called Chris to confirm on camera, he said no. So
No.
that seems like it's a dead end. Like, wow, we still rehashing this over and over again.
Yeah.
It
And
honestly feels like they're trying to keep doing it in front of Monique to get a reaction out of her
they
so that
are.
she'll do the work and go after Stacy. So it's all it is. It's giving weird. It's giving like let's listen, there's enough loserness on this trip for y'all to focus on. Y'all ain't gotta focus on that no more. Y'all can leave
No.
that in Potomac, honestly.
No, we really don't. Okay.
Mm,
Have you watched Beverly Hills?
not an episode. Not
Kendrick.
a single
I keep
one.
I keep seeing clip. I watched the first like two. And then
Hmm.
that's when I was like, this is really bad.
Yeah.
This is really bad. And I keep
Hmm.
telling myself, like, okay, maybe I should watch one because I keep seeing a clip. But then I'm just not inclined to.
Right.
Because even the clips, I'm
What?
like, I actually don't care.
It's the same. Like I think the most dramatic thing that's happened this season was Sudden telling Jennifer Tilly like, "No, stop, don't say that," or something like that, and then Jennifer Tilly going to the bathroom. I'm like, is this what we been? This what y'all wait an hour each week to watch? Like, ain't nothing happening. And
That,
they do that Beverly Hills thing too, where they keep constantly like teasing. Oh no, it gets
mhm.
so much worse later in the season. It gets so much worse, and it's like I won't be here, baby. Don't
That
don't worry
episode,
about
that
it.
last episode I watched and tried to take notes on, and Kendrick, my notes, I like disengaged in the first part until I rewound it. And then I was like, no, I didn't. There was nothing to take a note on. And then
Right.
I paused it to use the bathroom and I saw that it was like, I was in the 40s, in the 40th
Oh,
minute of the show. And I was like, I looked at my back at my notes. I said, I don't have anything. I
you
have
know,
nothing.
it seems like you on the same page as the internet because people don't, people are not discussing it. Because normally, even like Housewives, like I'm like you, I'll see a clip every now and then, and that's normally
Hmm.
like of an upcoming episode. So like Bravo put that out, and like the fan accounts are just like reposting or putting it
Hmm.
out there on their own. I don't see anybody like engaging in discourse about Beverly Hills this season. About there's not a singular thing happening over there. Like, what are people talking about? I don't know.
It's just so like the fact that oh my god, the fact that Garcelle's gone, whatever. Okay, whatever. Did
Hmm.
I like the way it went down? No, I didn't. But The fact that, and I said this, when Lisa Rinna left, everybody was like, oh, Rinna's gone. Who's going to do the dirty work? I literally said, it can be Garcelle, but y'all are not going to let it be. Garcelle
Right.
tried to step into that role, and everybody was on her motherfucking ass. And I'm not to say the people were on Rinna's ass. Hello, duh.
Mhm.
Like, whatever, fine. But I literally like they made her job hard. And the fact
Right.
that Erica and them sat there and was like, you're boring. Why are you in our business? We want to know who you're dating, girl. And then Erica and Kyle sit here and literally tell us, we are not going to say who we are dating. We want to keep
That.
this close to our chest. Didn't you just fucking tell that lady? Didn't you
Hmm.
just fucking tell her, we want to know the tea, girl. We want to know
Like
who you're
we got
dating?
eyes, right? Like we saw that. Like what I don't understand what you think is happening right now. It's insane. They're insane in Beverly Hills.
Like,
Or
what?
insane wherever the hell they
And
really is.
then the fact that I have to keep watching Erica try and be friends with Sutton year after year,
Child.
after claiming like she keeps it the realest and she don't fuck with Sutton, and year after year, you are literally going to get facials with Sutton. For why?
Crazy.
You went to lunch with her mother. For why?
Not Reba.
Yeah. Okay.
Not
Like
Reba.
it's so bad. This Amanda girl, she a grifter.
Oh, the
She
fans do not seem to be on her side, baby.
but she needs to be there because
Does she?
she does. We need a new cast. She needs to be there, but I am also like, who I have asked multiple times, who has bought her courses? I need to
Oh,
know. If you've bought her courses, please slide into my DMs. I want to know. I
oh,
need to know because and no one has answered. I am like, what do you like? How are you making money? How are you the money queen? How? How? What do you teach in your courses?
oh my God. Do we think it's some Jen Shahism going on in the background, or what do we
I don't
think?
think it's Jen Shaw. I
Okay.
just think that, people in LA, and this is no tea, no shade to LA people.
Hmm.
Okay, love y'all down. I don't think I could ever live in LA.
No.
Nothing is real. Nothing's real, okay? Like
Right.
they're very like they're just like money. I attract money, and therefore money finds me.
Ew.
Like that's what she does, and it's just I would not be shocked if she's like, "Oh, a speaking engagements, blah 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 blah." It's nothing is real. She is a grifter. Her and
Ew.
Anna Delvey could have been best fucking friends.
Oh dear. Now see,
Hmm.
now I'm looking at her crazy. Now I'm waiting for the other foot. It's a TLC, you making documentaries, damn it. Make one about her ass. That's what I watch.
Her,
That's the only way Beverly Hills will get me in. Shit.
her man, that I think he's in construction or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's the money source. Okay. That is the money source.
Damn.
Yeah, it's bad. I can't even bring myself to watch it. Now, let's get into Traders before we get out of here. Are you caught up?
Yes, I am. Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes.
and this is spoilers before y'all get upset,
You're
okay?
right.
Now, I am so irritated. I'm so tired of the Rue girls going home early.
Truly. Well, I don't know what the hell is going on this season, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
I want less housewives next season. I'm like I
Yeah.
I love the housewives and everything. We never get to see anybody else
Mm-mm.
shine on this show. And I'm like, I want to see like Monet would have been so
The drag
good.
queens never make it out of the first like 2 weeks worth of episodes.
It's so
Ever.
annoying. It's so
Ever.
annoying. Like I'm like, oh my fucking God. How are you liking seeing Rena on TV again?
Well, you know, that's my mortal enemy, so I'm not loving it, but I will say she's not actively dancing on my nerves like she normally does. I think
Hmm.
that's just because she's out of her element around new people, so she has no choice but to be somewhat likable towards them. So, when she around them girls, we know she is absolutely insufferable. But right now, she hasn't really bothered me. I hate the way she votes every episode, though, almost, but
Yeah.
just the goofy shit.
Listen, at this point, I don't even care that they're not catching faithfuls because we have a lot of people to get rid of that are working my nerves.
Truly.
First things first, I love that we have all band together and we all understand that Michael Rappaport is fucking sucks. I mean, we all
I feel
understood that in the first
vindicated,
place.
baby.
But the fact that finally, finally, finally,
Hmm.
We don't
Hmm.
even care if it is. I love that people don't care if he's a traitor or not. They're like, he's actually just got to go.
True. Like okay, I gotta say it because that episode 5, Colt, honestly 4 and 5, but Colton and Michael were having the biggest loser off that I've ever seen in my life, and I was like, I actually hate the way y'all casted this season. Like this,
No,
it's a
literally.
lot of losers
This,
on that
okay,
castle.
this is so minor. When they were doing when they were doing that challenge, and it was Mark and Colton were on the same team, and I think
Hmm.
Candace was on the team, and I can't remember who else, but it was
Hmm.
all women, the rest of them. It was only Mark and Colton. And Colton is running ahead, and Mark has to tell him, like, Colton, let's not forget the women. Like, let's not forget the ladies. Colton hates women.
Oh,
He hates women, okay?
boy, do we know
Because
that.
he was stalking his ex, okay?
Hmm.
He was a terrible bachelor, but he
Hmm.
hates women.
Oh yes.
I said, not Mark being like, let's not forget about the ladies, okay?
Right.
Like, we need to be gentlemen.
And keep in mind, in last week's crop episodes, he booted one of their ass off of their throne so he can sit up there and get carried. I was like, I know you fucking lying. I know you fucking lying, Colton.
I am just like, because Colton was loud, wrong. I don't like Colton. I don't think that he should have been cast. That cardigan was pissing me the fuck off. Colton wants to be
Oh.
accepted so badly, and like, here's the thing,
Mhm.
Colton, baby, it's not that you gay. We all
Right.
people be gay, in the words of
Right.
Quinta, right? It's what you did. It's what you did, because
No.
being gay doesn't automatically give you a pass. You stalked that girl.
Truly.
You stalked her bad. Like Lifetime movie stalked her. And then you
Hmm.
got a quote unquote got away with it because you came out the closet.
Literally. Thought you about to like image rehab, and it's like, well, no, we still ain't forgot about how you was like all in that girl calls and at our door and all. Like, no, we ain't
You
forgot none of
texted
that. Like,
yourself. You texted yourself.
ooh,
Acting like
ooh.
you had a stalker. Where do you even get a tracker to put on the bottom of somebody's car? I always thought those were fake.
Literally NCIS. I'm like, yo, y'all doing that for real out here? Oh, that's crazy.
And I often think about the psychology behind him stalking that girl, which I can't
Hmm.
relate. Obviously, I'm not a stalker. But I'm like, you felt like you may be gay. Okay, maybe you didn't
Right.
know. Maybe you didn't know.
Hmm.
You felt like you might have been gay. Why were you quote unquote holding on so tight?
Right.
Why were you calling a girl selfish for not wanting to be with you?
It was and you know what? One of my like random core Kendrick memories, and I actually hate this for me, but one of my random core Kendrick memories was after one of my stints in the hospital. Y'all know you listen, you know I'll pass out in a minute, okay? One of my stints in the
Not funny.
hospital. I brought my ass home and I was laying on the couch and I could not fall asleep. Like it was my, when you be in the hospital, your sleep
Yeah.
gets
Oh,
thrown
yeah.
off. And so I was at home. It was like 1 in the morning. I'm like, what the hell is this? I'm like, why does Colton have a show on Netflix? They're like 6 episode like documentary about his life. Like I'm gay now. And so I was like, child, let me watch this. I cut it on. I I understand like because he went back to his high school. He introduced us to his parents. He went to Nashville with the gays and tried to like he did this whole like rigmarole. And I was like, you know what? I still feel the exact same way about you as I did
Well,
before. Like,
well, here's the thing. I
mm,
don't like when like people do wrong and then they
mm,
come out of the closet, and then like when the gay community, everybody in the gay community doesn't accept them. They're like, because Preston from Summer House Martha's Vineyard was
mm.
like, I think he like threaded and was like, I wish Colton was straight because baby, I don't fuck with you. And like he shared what Preston said and was like, what an extremely hateful thing to say. And da you,
Girl,
Colton,
girl,
Colton, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
a
Because I
loser to his
understood what
core.
Preston was saying. First of all, what Michael Rappaport said to Colton, that was wrong, right?
Crazy,
That was
right,
fucked up.
right.
At the same time, I can admit that that's fucked up and still not like you, Colton.
Exactly. And I hate to admit it, I chuckled a little bit because I was like, what is actually happening right now on my TV? Like, I don't know what the fuck is
It
going
was so
on.
much because Rob. Again, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. Rob in Love Island? No. Rob on Traitors? Hmm. Rob was so like, the fuck are you talking about? But then when Michael kept saying commiserated,
Commiserate,
Rob was like,
commiserate.
that's not the word. That's not the word. That's not what you're saying. I said, oh, you done pissed somebody off when they start correcting your speech, grammar, all of that.
Right. Like he pissed that man
Rob
off.
was like, no,
Okay.
no, I'm not about to sit here and listen to this
Right.
shit. Okay.
Right. Say what
But
you want about Colton. Don't be misusing them words, okay?
I felt like Colton, when he was like, wow, and there it is. I was like, oh, you think we're gonna rally behind you? We not behind. This is why I don't like crime. Okay, this might
Okay.
as well. It's not straight on straight crime, but it might as well be.
This is
Okay,
like Gladiator for me. Like I'm in the crowd watching y'all do this, okay? Y'all go have a good time. I'm up here enjoying.
like
Whoever gets eaten up by the lion, that's on y'all.
because
Sorry.
I absolutely think Michael meant what he said. I think he meant. I
Yes.
think he meant it like that. It's Michael Rappaport. We know how he is. But
Hmm.
at the same time, I was like, you just about to give Colton a reason to be a victim.
Cause let me tell you something. Every time they put that camera on Coach in those two episodes, like when he was going in the room, he had that plan for Tiffany and all this stuff. Every time they showed him, he had the little smirk on his face. I was like, I want somebody to knock that fucking. Like it was pissing. I don't know why I had such a visceral reaction, but it was pissing me off so badly. Like I need Colton to just go away.
He just like again, it is insane the things that he did and then
Hmm.
came out as gay. And because here's my other thing. Had Colton been anybody besides, and I'm gonna take it this far. I'm not even going to like say it's a white, black, or white minority thing.
Hmm.
Had Colton been anything besides a white ex NFL player who like
Hmm.
looks the way he does, who is conventionally attractive, what he did to Cass, I think her name was Cassidy. I'm
Hmm.
sorry, girl. Sorry.
Right.
What he did to his ex-girlfriend, he would not have been welcome back. So had he been
No.
not conventionally attractive, maybe a little bit like overweight, non-white, not an ex-football player, it would be a wrap. He's had like two or three other shows, right, that he's been a
Hmm.
part of that he's made
He
money
did
off
the
of.
damn X
I'm
like
a
that
virgin.
show Kenya did too, like the wasn't Special Forces or something like
Oh,
that.
he
I think
did
he did.
that?
I think so. You know, I'll be lying though, but I think he. You know, I'm lying a minute, but I think he did that show.
I don't know. But he's gotten so many opportunities. Like,
Hmm.
had a black man, had a woman done
Hmm.
that, like, we would never hear from them again.
Right,
They
right.
definitely went, and then they give it. I don't know who the fuck. I have no clue who the fuck thought that he was gonna be some type of poster child for LGBTQ people.
I'm good. I'm good. We have Monet. We got there's plenty of representation on this season. We can thoroughly ignore Colton's
When
ass.
I think he also said he was a virgin too on his season. He was like, "I'm a
Yes.
virgin." I was like,
That's because you scared. You know what? Let me. Let me.
he said that on his season. I said, "Hmm,
Hmm. Right, exactly. Exactly. Because everyone was just like, no, he's a football player. He has values.
he's a
He's this, that.
Christian."
Like, okay. All right.
I said, "Okay."
All right.
I said, "Alrighty then."
You
But
say so.
Ron, I also want to go.
Oh, yes.
He's on
Oh,
my fucking nerves.
wait a minute. Let me tell you. Because I haven't given him a single thing. I've been on his ass all season. But when that man told Dorinda, I don't give a fuck about your family, I said, oh.
I was like, I said, maybe you could stay.
Right. I was
I
like, let
said,
me let me go clip that right quick. Hold
I
on. I need
said, I
to.
said, maybe you could stay. Maybe
Ooh.
you could stay. Okay. I was like, all right now, maybe you could stay. Have you seen the conspiracy theories about Donna Kelsey?
No, what about her?
So apparently there's conspiracies that she was never meant to stay on the show long, that it was
I can
just like
believe
a
that.
quick grab because how she, I guess she wasn't, I didn't even notice this, mostly because and this is no shade to you, Donna Kelsey. I have no clue. I'm not calling you Mama Kelsey. I don't know
No,
you.
ma'am.
I don't know I know you're Jason and what's the boy name? Travis's
Travis
mom.
is
You're
right.
not my mom. They would try to call
Right.
her America's mom. What America's?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Maybe Ohio's mom.
No,
I don't
man.
know.
I don't even know
But
that lady can cook. Shit.
hello.
No,
I'm
ma'am.
not calling you that, especially not after the Kayla Nicole of it all.
Nope.
But I think that she was a grab to get the Swifties in.
Absolutely.
And I was irritated the first episode this season when I mean they straight out said it. They were like, you don't want to like piss her off or get on her bad side because the Swifties are gonna come for you. And I
Hmm.
don't piss me off.
Literally. That
Don't
that's
piss
my
me
that's
the fuck off. We playing a motherfucking game in this bitch.
exactly. That's been my biggest beef with this season. The
Mm-hmm.
whole thing overall has felt very like fan servicey.
Yeah.
And like you're saying, like there's a ton of housewives,
Mm-hmm.
two of them are traders. The
Mm-hmm.
other trader, instead, there's not no gamer representation, like no big brother. I love my big brother girlies and guys.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's survivor people aren't up there. It's literally them and a Love Island season 6 person.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't get more
Well,
fan
and
service than
Mara.
that.
Mara's there too.
More, yeah, more. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, like the traders are what I'm talking about. Like
Oh
that,
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Like you literally like I'm like we didn't diversify at all. Like so it did feel
Mm-hmm.
like it was just like let's get everyone here.
Yeah.
We need, like obviously we're the number one reality show, whatever they keep saying, number one reality show like ever. I don't know. But you want to keep the crown fine, but I feel like just like giving us a good game will do that. So I don't know.
You know what I did really, I want to see more Love Island people on this show.
I want them to like straight up expand, like, because I feel
Mm-hmm.
like we haven't tapped into a lot of reality TV potential.
Yeah.
Stop being afraid. Put Tokyo Tony and put
Okay, hold on, 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 hold on.
put Krishan, the
You
baddies.
the baddies, I gotta stop you right motherfucking there. The baddies are not. I don't want to see the baddies on Traitors. No, no, no,
No, I
no, no,
don't
no,
need to.
no.
I don't need to mix that.
They won't even be allowed back in the country. Can they
Mm-mm.
even be cleared to leave the country of the United States?
Oh, child,
Some
they
of
let them
them.
folk in Africa. Africa been regretting that shit ever since. They were like, "Oh, y'all
Did
just
you?
doing shit over here."
I sent y'all that TikTok that was like the lady that catered
They catered the food, girl.
the Zeus Network event, and it was everywhere.
Child,
And she was like, "My check cleared, though." I was like, "I don't even know if I could."
no, all that damn time you spent cooking that food, and you like my check click. Oh, okay.
Well,
Well,
and her chafing dishes looked broken.
right. Like, listen. Let me just okay. Have
Okay,
you been see
but
have like has your algorithm? Because if you sent that video, I'm sure you know TikTok aggressive algorithm. Sometime have you seen like all of the aftermath videos of people going to those auditions?
no.
People, oh girl. Every time I look up, I see something like just came from the baddies audition or just came from the bad boys audition. It's somebody with a black eye, busted lip. I'm like, heavens, y'all want fame too bad for me. It can never be me. I'm not getting beat up for the
No,
possibility to be on Zeus. Get the
I'm
hell out of my life.
absolutely not. I
No.
listen. I have applied to be on Traitors. Okay.
I know that's right.
The
Yes.
listen, we keep our prayers. I've applied to be on Traitors, and if I don't get it this
Yes.
year, I'm gonna apply again because that's
Okay.
the type of show I want to be on.
And
Okay,
you would eat.
that's the type of show I want to be on.
Hmm.
But baddies, no.
No.
I did used to
No.
want to be on Bad Girls Club though, back in the
I,
day.
well, that was, that was the era. Okay,
That
that was
was
really a
that
moment in
was
time.
different.
So yeah,
And I think that like 19, 20-year old me, oh, I could have done it.
I know that's
I could
right.
have, I
I know
absolutely,
that's right.
I would have ate Bad Girls Club the fuck up had I been on it when I was like 19, 20. Where'd I be now? I don't know. I don't know. But it would have been, I would have made it good, okay? Because I was
A
out of my
down,
fucking mind. Out
a
of my fucking
down.
mind.
I know that's right.
But no, I want to see more Love Island people. I want to see,
Hmm.
listen, I know that the Brits, they're not going to allow any Love Island USA people on to Love Island All Stars, but I'd like to see it.
I don't know why they being picky. They need to hurry up and make it happen, make it do what it do.
Do you
I'm
know how pissed
playing.
I am? I mean, you know how pissed I am that Scott's there. You know how pissed I am.
Oh, you
And
and
I'm
how
even more
excited they are about it
I'm
too.
even more
Pissing me
pissed
off.
that people are like, "Yeah, Scott, get the Candy Man." I don't even remember that boy's name. I call him Candy Man. Get him, get him, get him. Get him.
Ugh.
I just need to remind everyone, Scott was celebrating that Trump won the election, just so we're clear.
Yep. Rooting for him.
He was
Like,
celebrating.
mm-hmm.
He
Weird
was
shit.
celebrating, and he tried to backtrack and track and be like, "I was unaware. How the fuck are you unaware? I get it. I get it. You are not from here. I totally understand. I
Right.
do think that everybody is aware that he's a problem."
More than aware. Scott's just the young dumbass weirdo who thinks just because he's grown his hair out a little bit, y'all gonna forget what he used to.
Well,
No,
he was playing on that Palestine, on the, like, being like, "Oh, the Democrats funded the war, the genocide
hmm
in Palestine." Honey, the US government did. Not the
Okay.
Democrats, the US government. Okay?
Child,
You
be
don't
silly.
be dense. Don't be
Right.
dense. All
Goofy
right?
ass.
Don't piss me off. I just need to remind everybody, while y'all getting excited, that he came in there and said a little one, two, whatever. He
And
was
constantly trying to
celebrating.
put him with black women. Please get the fuck out of my face. Please get the
Because
fuck out of
I'll
my
I'll
face.
take us back to the summer of 2020. What was that, 3? I'll take us
hmm
back there.
Okay.
I have no problem. I have time.
Ooh.
I will make time. I will give you a total rundown of what happened with him and Catherine.
Okay.
I do not listen. I love Whitney Down. I'm happy she's back on TV. I ride for Whitney. I don't care that that's her bestie. I don't care.
No.
All right.
Nope.
But on that note, we are gonna go ahead and end the episode there. The only other thing I have to say is I stand with India Polak. Okay, my
Do
Jamaican sister.
do.
She is not wrong. I don't know what happened, but I know she wasn't wrong. Okay.
Okay. And I'm gonna stick beside her.
And I
Period.
and am. I saw
Shit.
her on After Sun. She was doing her things, getting her coin.
Let me
Okay.
tell you, so she posted that picture from the studio when she was smiling like this. I said, baby, she said, and I'll do it again. I said, I know that's fucking right, okay? Do it
Eh,
again as far as I'm
I'm
concerned.
convinced they were broken up.
That's genuinely what I think too.
I'm convinced they were broken up. India's not dumb. You was kissing that man in a busy restaurant and
Right.
crowded like that. She's not dumb. I'm
See,
convinced they were broken up. Black women don't cheat.
okay, hello.
How about that? Didn't they
How
say
about
black
that?
men don't cheat? Wasn't that a whole thing forever? Black women don't cheat.
Let me tell you something. Because I really feel like, Dammy, I feel like he would have come out and said something, like truly said something, had they not been broken up, and like this was like some big surprise and some shock to him.
Mm-hmm.
No, I feel like he's doing that. Oh, I'm staying quiet so the
Yeah,
rumors can circulate and
he is.
speculate and the fan the fire kind of shit. That's what's happening. So she came out with her statement. I was like, good enough for me.
Me
Good
too.
enough for me.
And you know what? She left him comments on too. I said, that's a real bitch right there.
That's a
That's
mother.
and you know
Okay.
what? I've also noticed that, like, the UK celebrities and stuff,
hmm
they're not like shying away from her. They're like, "Yes, sis, eat, eat, eat," because they know the truth. I'm so sorry.
hmm
I'm not in anybody's pockets. I don't, as I'm about to be in their pockets. I truly don't know. I'm not familiar with anything that Dami has been up to. It gives me that India's paying the bills.
That's what I would believe. You could easily convince me of that.
And you know what else? I won't forget, he almost put her job at risk, because remember when Scott and Catherine season, when Scott came back from Casa, or Catherine came back from Casa with Elam,
hmm
and Dami made that insensitive comment when he was like, "I'm sure Scott's ready to say the N word," or something like that, and he had
Right.
to apologize.
hmm
Yeah. Yeah.
Child. Yeah, she
Mm-mm.
needs to. It's time to elevate.
Let
And
my sister
listen, you
go.
already got one. Keep that one you got. He looked like a dog, but a good looking dog. Okay, I'm just saying.
Okay.
I like soccer now. Okay, let's figure some things out. Okay, let's figure it out.
Oh my
Okay.
God. Kendrick, tell the people where they can find you.
Thank you for having me. You can listen to me anywhere you listen to podcasts, Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeart. I'm all of the places. I am the I Cannot with Kendrick Tucker podcast. That's IKEN, not with Kendrick Tucker. Follow me on the social medias. I'm really active on Instagram in the stories and on threads, okay? It is
Mm-hmm.
at with Kendrick Tucker. Thanks for having me, boo.
Of course, and y'all already know where you can find me over on Instagram, Who Asked Zell, Who Asked Me Podcast, here on YouTube, Who Asked Zell, over on TikTok, Who Asked Zell, all the places. We
Yeah.
will talk to y'all next time. Bye.